How you doing, guys? It's Griff, and I'm bringing you a new and improved AFK money farm. This custom race builds on the previous version to give you even more money and skill points in even less time. I just want to say thanks to everyone in the comments who have been making suggestions. You've had some absolutely genius ideas, guys. I really appreciate the feedback, and I'm pretty sure this is the best money farm we've ever done. And it works after the latest patch. Okay, so here's why this race is even better than the last one. In short, you can now get much higher skill chains on this track. That means you'll earn more skill points, which you can then use to unlock super wheel spins. The main change I've made is to place smashable objects at select locations on the track. When you smash into these, not only do you get XP each time, but you keep your skill chain going too. By placing these smashable objects at either end of the track, it maintains your skill chain despite you slowing down into the bends. When you're on the long straights of the motorway, your skill chain will just keep building because you're going above 200 kilometers an hour. But around the bend, as you brake, you need something to keep it going, and that's why I've put down a bunch of smashable brick walls. The one problem I had in making this track was trying not to keep your skill chain going the entire way. The reason for that is you can only earn a maximum of 10 skill points at a time, so anything above 100k XP is wasted. So this iteration of the track stops you having a skill chain throughout the entire track, which would only result in a maximum of 10 skill points, which wouldn't really be that many skill points. Now, the one problem with placing smashable objects is that they don't respawn, which means they're only really helping your skill chain for one lap. Maybe two if you clip a wall or something. That's why I've also made sure to adjust the driving line so it takes you through some of the game's own smashable objects. These are things like fences, metal barriers, trees, cactuses, things like that. Now, the good thing about these objects is that they do respawn, which allows you to keep smashing into them for XP. The second reason this money farm is better than before is because we're turning on manual transmission. This lets you earn an extra 15% bonus credits. But don't worry, because you still don't have to physically be present for the race. All you have to do is start the race, wait until your car drives itself to this fence, then keep pressing the B button and your car will go up the gears. Keep pressing until you hit the top gear, and then you can just leave your car to do its thing. Supercars will have enough torque that they can accelerate out of corners even when they're in top gear. So as long as you make sure your car is in top gear before stepping away from the game, you'll have no trouble on this track. Shout out to Stu for the suggestion. I recommend leaving these two options on just to be safe, as even though it reduces your credits gain, some people have reported spinning out of the corners. So yeah, leave these two options on to give your car maximum stability. As for what car I recommend, there are three that tend to pay out roughly the same amount of skill points and money. These are the Forza Edition Pagani, this 1998 Forza Edition Mercedes-Benz, and the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento, also Forza Edition. Now, I've tested each car countless times, and the amount they make on this course varies. There's never an exact amount of skill points and credits they pay out, but pick any one of these three and you can't go wrong. They've all got different skill boosts that are as good as each other, like for instance multipliers and speed increases and things like that. So it's really hard to pick between them. To give you some figures though, you'll get roughly 15 skill points and 29k credits per lap. If you do say 10 laps, you're getting 150 skill points and 290k credits on top of any wheel spins that you make at the end. Each lap takes 4 minutes 15, so it will take just 45 minutes for you to get those 150 skill points and 290k credits. Again, that number will vary. And unlike Goliath, there's no danger whatsoever of crashing. The recent patch did cap out XP at around 200k, however, to stop you doing a massive 50 lap course, so I would not advise doing anything longer than 25 laps of this, as you just won't earn much XP above 200k. Don't forget to upgrade all your masteries so you'll be optimizing your XP gains, as well as download a better tune from the tune browser. The first one along is usually the highest rated and will give you the better speed and handling you need to play this track. Finally, if you've not used a Forza Blueprints race before, here's how you actually access it. It's just a case of entering the events lab, going to Blueprints, hitting the search button and inputting the race code from the description. Then you turn on assisted braking and auto steering and put a rubber band around your controller's trigger so your car drives itself. Once you've completed your AFK race, you'll now have a whole load of skill points. Now you just have to buy a car and use those skill points to unlock super wheel spins. Willys Jeeps used to be the way, but since they've been patched, there's a new best car to do this with. I like the Pontiac Firebird, as it costs just 25,000 credits and takes 14 skill points to unlock the wheel spin. But some people have been using the Porsche Cayman GTS 2015, which is another good alternative. It's a bit more expensive at 80k credits, but the super wheel spin costs just 11 skill points, which is 3 less than the Pontiac Firebird, and for 3 additional skill points you get an extra wheel spin. So the Pontiac is more cost effective, while the Porsche is more skill points effective, so it's really down to you. If you did want to have a go at making your own custom AFK blueprints, hey, why not give it a go? Because when you share blueprints and other people like them, you get Forza points, and these Forza points can then be used to unlock even more wheel spins. This is something I totally forgot, but if you wanted a different way of getting wheel spins, head to the Forzathon and redeem your points for wheel spins. To create a course, you first have to head to the start of any event, then select create course, and you can just drive around and create a course starting from this location. And if you wanted to add in smashable objects, just do it using the blueprints menu. You can have signs, walls, trees, whatever you want, just make it smashable. Make sure it's got this little red sign in the corner. So give that a go, guys, and see if you can improve on this track in this video. I'd love to see how you get on. And if you want more credits fast, but you'd prefer to pay for them, check out my sponsor, Aurora Resupply. They'll boost your account in Forza Horizon 5 and also offer help for other games such as GTA 5. That's auroraresupply.com. I've got the link in my description. So that's going to do it for this new and improved AFK money farm. I think this is the best version yet, but let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and remember to subscribe if you fancy more guides on Forza Horizon 5.